Hello, Birmingham. I'm Brian K. Rice, commercial property owner, Inslee Business Alliance president, and mechanical engineer who live and invest in one of our most underserved and under-resourced neighborhoods. And today, I'm going to break down another one of the reasons why I'm running for the mayor of Birmingham. I'm extremely concerned about integrity at City Hall. Here you about to see a situation where there's going to be an obvious misapplication of federal funds.
I do have a question about the $3.7 million going to the Caraway demolition, since we already put $4.1 million into the Caraway demolition. How much does the Caraway demolition cost in total?
Please do not be teaching your kids that $25 million minus $17.9 million equals minus $3.7 million in order to get the check. Please teach them that 25 minus 17.9 equals 7.1.
Good evening, councilors. Melissa Smiley from the Office of the Mayor. The developer has notified us that they do have a shortfall. They've approached the city and requested the additional $3.7 million.
So we've got phase one almost complete, and we are almost out of money. So the reason we're here today is to ask for the 3.7.
What's your total revised budget?
It's the 17.943.
Yeah, like so I'm still confused, as I said, because going from the 25 original budget.
And we've got it down to 17.9, right. And that still has a gap.
Right. So I guess, was it always kind of out of whack as far as
No, it's not always been out of whack.
Birmingham taxpayers, I'm coming back to you again, and I'm going to break down what's about to happen. You're going to see Mayor Woodfin sitting in this corner. You're going to see him lean forward. He's going to pass Chaz Mitchell a note, and then Chaz Mitchell is going to do a fake stretch, and then he's going to pass the note to this lady here. That lady in orange is going to reach over, pass the note to Clinton Woods. While Clinton Woods is questioning the developer about the misapplication of what potentially are federal funds, or he's questioning the budget, the cost. So in this situation, we have interference. Let the city councilor do his job. One thing when it comes to city councilors, they are supposed to advocate, legislate, and pass a balanced budget. The other thing that they all have a right to do, they have a right to investigate anything at City Hall. So in this situation, they interfere with him while he is investigating the developer. So let's watch this go forward. And then what you're going to see happen later is he started making eye contact with Mayor Woodfin and whomever else is standing right there. And you see him just kind of look a little different. Doesn't look as confident as he usually does. And then eventually he stops asking questions on that subject, and he lets it go through, and then he approves it. This is the type of thing I'm extremely concerned about at City Hall. We should not have mayors interfering with city councilors like this in the city of Birmingham. I am extremely concerned about this, and this is why I'm running for the office of the mayor of Birmingham. But let's watch.
Oh, don't let me forget, City Councilor Kara Clark works for the developer, and when she walks out the room, the deal takes place.
I'm just having trouble marrying up the savings versus the overruns. If the savings are greater than...
Well, we brought the budget down from almost $25.5 million to $17.9 million. And even with that $17.9 million, we have a shortfall of $3.7 million.
And then my next question is going to be around the incentive structure. Yeah.
I'm so stuck on page 8. The original budget was $25 million plus. The revised budget is 17 million plus, which is smaller than 25 million. So why do we have a shortfall if we saved $7.5 million? Okay, and what would happen if we decided that we didn't want to give you any more money?
The contract, though our current demolition contract would end when he finishes phase one, we would let him go home.
So the rest of the demolition wouldn't happen, and all those crumbling buildings would just continue to crumble?
They would. We would be out of money. We'd have to go back and figure out how we're going to figure that out.
Okay, thank you.
Last but not least, the Caraway demolition site remediation of $3.7 million. I do want to share this one in a little more detail, so I'll read this first. Demolition on the Caraway redevelopment project has already begun, as you know. Many of you all took advantage of the tour of the site. But the project has experienced a budget shortfall that is hindering progress. This investment will support, I want to be very clear about this, what this money's for. It supports the demolition of blighted properties to make way for affordable and other quality housing, which is an explicit use for ARPA funds. This investment is structured as a forgivable loan. This amendment to the existing Caraway agreement also includes a renegotiation of future revenues incentives in exchange for this additional upfront demolition funding. So while the council may have a lot of questions about phase one and phase two and phase three and detailed budgets, which I know don't exist today, what I would hope for is that this project is allowed to move forward.
What I'm concerned about here for taxpayers in the city of Birmingham, everybody involved in this deal right here potentially could be charged with a federal crime. And that is very dangerous for all of us taxpayers. The part that bothers me about this as well is if you're lying or you're misapplying funds to support the affluent, and then you say it's for blight removal, what are you doing to help those who really need it? Because if we're not getting the money and we're lying to make sure the affluent gets it, I think that's wrong. There are victims when we misapply funds. In this situation, the victims are the taxpayers of Birmingham. Give us a chance to support your profit, but do not put us at risk. This is why I'm running for the office of the Mayor of Birmingham. I'm extremely concerned about ethics violations, and I'm going to be committed to accountability and ethics when I get to City Hall.